Oh, snap. I had my microphone off. Hey, hey, what's going on? Just getting started up here. Gonna check out Lake Coap. I've heard such great things about this map, and I explored it a little bit when it first came out, but now I'm gonna do a little deep dive on it today. Have some fun. Check it out. What's up, Yee Yee Gamer? Thanks for joining in the stream with the quickness as soon as I went live, my friend. Just gonna share this to a couple of the Facebook groups, and then we'll get going. I got a whole bunch of mods set up. Got the RNG HMV. I got the Raven C60. Awesome scout mod from TMB Big Dubs. And I got the GWC Executioner. I've been really wanting to try that one out. I've just been so distracted with Maine and all the mods I already had pre-set up on that map, so I wasn't able to switch anything out. And then I got what is it? The Silver Arrows, Unimog by M181, and a couple other of his custom scouts. Well, yeah, got a whole bunch of fun set up here on Lake Coap. It's one of the coolest mod maps that I've heard about. I hear the contracts are really fun. It's kind of focused on logging a little bit, and the terrain is just supposed to be really interesting and really fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, I got, like I said, the Raven C60 here. Awesome Jeep Scout by TMB Big Dubs. Then over here, we got the GWC Executioner. Big tri-axle in the back. Peterbilt from GWC. Was that Glitchworks? And this is the Unimog by M181. The Viceranto Galaxy by M181, an amazing tiny little scout vehicle. And the Toledo Retro Pioneer, also by M181. And in the back there you see the Z2 Kolob. And over here we have the RNG HMV multi-purpose vehicle by Ranger. I am on PS4 Pro here. Got some fun scouts. Gonna go around. I have the brand new bobblehead radar. You can see on the dashboard here from Gaskell Games. That's an awesome little radar unit that basically turns any vehicle into a mobile scout vehicle. I only used it once, and you can see the radius here around the map. I haven't really done any exploring or anything yet, so I'm going to start out exploring with the Raven C60, use the radar on the dashboard to see where I'm going, and then start working some contracts with the bigger vehicles. What's the orange thing? What orange thing? Oh, yeah, that's the HMV, or not the HMV, the Silver Arrows UMG 500 or something like that, I believe it's called. Yeah, this one here. This is a Unimog by M181 that we've had on consoles for a very long time. And it can also have the radar unit on it on the dashboard. So you got a big old fuel tank on the back of it, and it's actually a really great scout vehicle, or you can use it for repair and refuel and whatnot. But I love this thing. You can see how big it is compared to the little Italian sports car on the ground there. But let's go in the Raven C60 and do a little scouting. This is a great mod by TMB Big Dubs. Just a really well-rounded scout vehicle. It does have all-wheel drive locked in all the time. I mean, you can see immediately why people like this map. It's just visually stunning as soon as you leave the garage. And there's plenty of tasks and contracts to keep you busy. Or if you're just like rolling around in a scout, you can do that too. Yeah, it's not the best Unimog. Like, we definitely have a couple other mods of Unimogs that are better than that one by M181. But the best thing about that Silver Arrows one that's up there in the garage that I just showed you is it uses virtually no RAM whatsoever. So you can have it activated. Like those 3 little scouts that I had in between the big vehicles, all 3 of those are by M181. And all 3 of them use almost no RAM memory whatsoever. So it makes them incredibly useful for us that are on consoles like I'm on that are under the heavily limited category of mods. So I can only activate so many simultaneously. Like, in all honesty, I think the highest RAM usage mod that I have turned on right now is the one I'm currently driving, is the Raven C60 here. Uses like a little bit over like 25 or 30% of my available RAM memory. But this thing's an amazing little scout. I don't use it nearly enough and wanted to have some fun with it. We got a little town over here, got a fuel station. Some more roads going that way. I think I'm at a point where I can use the active little radar again. So we just got this week, I have it on the dashboard of the vehicle. You might be able to see it through the windshield there. But you can see it right on my dashboard. It's a little radar unit. So you can see where I am on the map currently. It's all grayed out. Now all I have to do is activate the radar here. Use the function menu, active radar. It has a 200-liter fuel tank. And then uncover the map. It works instantly, has a little animation that pops up. And there we go. Now this section of the map has been scanned. So it looks like a big part of this map to start is building bridges and whatnot. So I'll get this high priority bridge activated so I can see what I need to do there. And then I'm going to go over this way a little bit further and do a little bit more scouting. But I absolutely love the fact that we have this bobblehead radar unit now, so it makes it so almost every single vehicle is so much more useful that can equip it. And you don't have to drag around the prototype exploration unit trailer, and you can just get to moving around and using almost any vehicle as a much more capable scout vehicle now. There we go. So it looks like it's just 2 metal beams for this bridge here. But there are only a couple locations that actually have metal beams in them. There's 2 metal beams here, and then you get all your metal rolls here, but there is a steel mill where you have to create more metal beams. Then there's another storage unit over here, and there's only 1 metal beam there. So there's only 3 metal beams that you have available to you to start. And this one requires 2 of them. But you do need to get this bridge built so that you can make it over across this island. and then make it over to the other side, because this map does have a massive lake, hence the name Lake Coap, running through the center of it. That will make navigating a little bit more difficult. And then there's another bridge here. I already have that one activated. Bridge to the garage. That is one metal beam and a concrete slab. The flex is okay on the Raven. I think this one has the 2-inch lift kit, and it does have a larger 4-inch lift kit. But it's a great little scout vehicle. Let's see if I can show some flex here. Sorry, I was just texting my girlfriend back. Where's a spot I can crawl? The best part about this map for me is I love, you know, using my scout vehicles and whatnot and just going around and driving around and having fun. And the terrain is just really fun to navigate. So it does not have the tallest suspension on it. So it would have a little bit more ground clearance with the taller suspension, but it's a great little crawler. Great little scout vehicle. The suspension is a little soft, so when you're driving it does kind of make the vehicle sway back and forth. But, yeah. Yeah, it's got some flex, not the most, but it's got decent amount of flex. Let's use the radar again. So we got another logging station down here. Alright, I'm going to drive back down the road. I need to come by the fuel station. And I'm going to go over here just so I can explore a little bit more. And that's where the trailer store is, so that's good to know. And I'm just going to use the radar a little bit more over that way. And then I'm going to jump into one of the big vehicles and knock out one of those contracts. Or I should say, not the contracts, the tasks. I gotta build these bridges first, and then I'm gonna work some contracts, because I really want to try out the RNG HMV and the Executioner. This does have some overpowered engine options. I think I'm using the tuned engine, but there is like an OP max engine that is a lot faster. Refuel, gas cans, refuel the radar, activate this task. Find a trailer task. All kinds of tasks around this map. I love it. I'm really enjoying the terrain so far too. Coming up on the trailer store here. So where are we at here? Alright, let's get down this trail. Looks like it just goes down to the water. So I don't know if that's a sign of a dead end or not. Hey, what's going on, Ian? Thanks for joining the stream, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I'm really enjoying this Raven C60. I don't use it nearly enough. So I'm not sure if I can cross the river here or not. But we can try. We'll use our radar we got on the dashboard again. Activate that. Now we got the map scanned. So it looks like there is a trail that runs along the edge of the river here, and then it comes up to this point here, and there's probably a crossing right here. So it's essentially the long way that you can take, or you can build this bridge right here of the task I already activated, high priority, and then be able to cut across a lot quicker with main roads. But we'll get over here, just see what this crossing is like. I'll do this corner of the map, and then after that I'm going to jump back into one of the larger vehicles, and I'll start working those couple bridges and get those built, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, because this is definitely a trail along the river, but not necessarily something you'll want to bring a large vehicle with cargo and whatnot. I mean, it's definitely possible, and it's half the fun of SnowRunner, but if you're looking for safety while moving important cargo around, this is not exactly the trail you want to be on. But yeah, this map is awesome. Highly recommend Lake Coap. Hope everyone can go and check it out themselves sometime. Hope everyone's having a good weekend, and thank you for stopping by the stream. Hope you're enjoying your beverage there, Ian. It's a little too early in the morning for me to have a beer, but I'm having my coffee and some SnowRunner. We're having a good time. Man, vehicles with small wheelbases always give me trouble. I'm so squirrely when I drive them. Reading the chat and I almost drove straight into a tree. And you can really hear that waterfall. This is where the trail brings you out to, is right along the top of the waterfall here. You can just cut across. So it looks like once you cut across, there's a trail that leads up into the more mountain side of things, or you can follow it back down here to the main road area. deep. Deep for a little scout vehicle, for sure. That was awesome. I love water crossings. Let's activate that radar. I love that the animation's so quick and it takes no time at all. And you can just keep on moving. We'll go ahead and we'll leave this one here for now. And I'm gonna grab the RNG HMV and get one of these bridges built. Looks like there's another trailer store right here at the garage. So I'll need to go all the way over there to the other trailer store. I'll grab a trailer. Got the RNG trailer pack on also, so it has these awesome little 2-slot trailers. Absolutely love these 2-slot trailers instead of having the trailer with the dolly in the front that the base game gives us. And it just matches this truck real well. And this can also have the radar unit bobblehead. So that's one of the best things about the radar unit, in my opinion, is it can make almost any vehicle into a mobile watchtower. Okay, so let's just do this main bridge here. We're doing high priority. We're going to build this bridge. And it's 2 metal beams and then 2 wooden planks. And at the train station here, I can get the 2 metal beams, but the 2 wooden planks, maybe over here? Yeah, I get the wooden planks over here. But we'll worry about that after the fact. This RNG HMV, I absolutely love it, and I can watch the suspension move on this thing for days. Such a great, well-rounded vehicle, and it's nice and well-rounded and not overpowered. Like, it just hits the sweet spot for me, and it doesn't use much RAM memory whatsoever, so it's awesome for myself on my PlayStation 4 Pro here, since I'm in the heavily limited category of mods. Or should I say heavily limited category of mods I can activate simultaneously. Go and grab these 2 metal beams and keep on rolling from there. Get these bridges built and work on some of the other contracts. Activate this task, whatever this is. Alright. So here we are. 2 metal beams.
I can go out that way, but where does it take me? Oh, okay, it's a little turnaround. That's fucking perfect. That's what I was just trying to figure out, is how I'm going to turn this thing around. But it has a nice little turnaround spot right here. That's a nice touch from the creator of this map. I love that. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, this map's really hitting every sweet spot for me so far. It looks beautiful. It has a mix of snow and mud. It's everything I want in a map right there. Give me the varied terrain. I don't just like one or the other. Give me everything in one. So this is just a short drive back up over this bridge. Then we'll be right at the delivery location for the first half of this task to get this bridge built. And then we'll go grab the 2 metal, two wooden planks right there. Perfect. I'll just come back and grab those after. Or actually, I might as well just winch it. Still in reverse. There we go. So that's the 2 wooden planks you need right there. So now I won't have to go to the other location to get the wooden planks, and I can just use these ones. Go. Drop off 2 metal beams. Just attach this other trailer that we found. Go. And I don't know how 2 wooden planks finishes this bridge, considering it's all concrete it needs to finish, but whatever. Ooh. There we go, bridge built. And we can just delete this trailer, because I hate these sideboard trailers. And I can reattach the one I just had, and we have another bridge to build. Now the next bridge
is this one here. It requires, it's right outside the garage basically, and this one requires one metal beam and one concrete slab. And I think you can get both here. Yeah, there's one concrete beam and one concrete slab at this location here. And it looks like there's a trail. Yep. So if I just go up to my right here, I can take this thin trail that wraps through the woods here, does a couple switchbacks, and then this does go across right here, and then I can get right over there. So we'll just follow that trail and most likely take the same way coming back and get this bridge built. Then we're really set up to be able to get around the rest of the map, and I'm sure we'll find more bridges that have to be built after the fact, but this will be a good starting point. So we take a turn right here. Go down to here. Then we'll cut across this bridge. It looks like we might be able to get across to the main road right there. But we'll get there and we'll use the radar unit and continue working from there. See how this thing does on this trail. It looks like it's a thin trail, so we'll see how this goes. Glad I'm using the RNG HMV for this compared to using the Executioner. In the little bit I tried out that Executioner, it's just such a big vehicle that is so hard to maneuver around. So I guess that's the trail right there. Yeah, the trail goes around that way and it switches back to the left here. Hope everyone's having a good day. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe if you've not done so already. That does help push my channel out there, get some more viewage and whatnot. Hope you guys have a chance to play some SnowRunner yourself. Definitely check out this map. This map is awesome. I am loving it so far. I love cliffside trails like this. I mean, just look at that. So cool. Really well made map. This creator has a bunch of other maps on console and PC. Just very, very talented mod map creator. It's a steep or sharp. It looks like it goes that way, but it doesn't. right? Oh yeah, there's kind of, well, there's, actually it does double back to the left, so with another sharp left turn. And there is actually a road that goes up straight to a logging station here, but we actually do need to go left. So it actually doubles back left so hard that it goes between those trees and then comes back to the right down there, but I'm just going straight over right here because this is SnowRunner and we don't always need to follow the roads. I just wanted to make sure I didn't need to stay up on top of the hill there, or if I actually had to come down. There's some deep mud. Yeah, man, this map is fucking awesome. Just everywhere you go, it's just visually appealing and just everything about it. It's just so well made. Now let's use the little active radar I got on the dashboard again. You can see the map is all grayed out and blacked out around me. And then with a quick little flip of the function menu, sends up the scanner real quick. Now we just scan this part of the map. A couple more tasks over here. Looks like there's a freight liner. This is a cement factory, so I assume you probably have to bring a generator over here, if I had to guess. But we have another storage unit over here. Looks like the easiest way is to follow the dirt road up. Come right over here. And we have this storage unit, and I can get the one metal beam and the one concrete slab that I need. So we'll do just that. Continue following the road, and then we'll build this bridge. Yeah, you really enjoyed this map, Ian? I can see why, man. I just never got around to really diving into it, unfortunately, just with everything going on. It's one that's always been in the back of my mind, like I need to go back and do that one. And figured that'd be a good way to mix it up and do something different in my streams, instead of always hanging out in Maine or trail riding on TNB trails. But that stuff never gets old to me. Figured try something a little different, use a couple different mods, and try out a map that I know folks have enjoyed. Even on the trail? Nope. I cut off the trail again. It's so hard to see where the hell the trail goes. See, it took a hard right there, but I couldn't tell. And now I'm just cutting through the trees. But now we're committed, so... The best part about SnowRunner is being able to make your own trail when you need to. Okay, yeah, now I'm back on it. I'm just taking the long way. I hear you, man. Sometimes you gotta take a break, Ian. Alright, here we go at the cargo location. Slab, put that on the truck. Metal beams on the trailer. So now where do we go? So I'm actually going to just take the same trail I took to get here to just go straight back the same way. Looks like there's actually a sketchy way to cut across right here. And then I can go up over the hill that way. Or there's another... Oh, there's a bridge that needs to be built right here. So might as well actually activate that while I'm over here. And then I can cut across and just go across right there. This way. Activate that task so that we know what we need to build the other bridge, just so we can make sure we get those all taken care of, and then we'll go from there. That one will be 2 wooden planks and then short logs. That'll be fun. I need to build the bridge. Make sure I have that one activated. Use the radar on our dashboard again real quick. This area has been scanned. And so it looks like, yeah, these roads just kind of snake through the hillside. There's a fun water crossing there. Let's go that way. But we're going to have to cut across right here. And then we'll go from there. We're going to have to do a little adventure time driving. Going up and over. be able to do it. Now I can actually see where I'm going. These maps are really, really enjoyable. Looks like a little water crossing here. See how deep this gets. Not too bad. I actually expected it to be more deep. So we got a trail that goes to the right and a trail that goes kind of straight uphill. Activate the radar real quick. So we got another logging station up here. We could go up. There's more of a main road up to the hill to the left, but let's take the little side road to the right. I knew going uphill it wouldn't have enough momentum to actually get into high gear, but I was hopeful. There we go. Now we got her in high. This thing will just eat its way through the mud. You get the little bobblehead radar, and it has to be activated, but then only certain vehicles can use it. They need to have enough available space on their dashboard to be able to equip it. So it'll work on most vehicles, but not all. So if a vehicle doesn't even allow, like if there are vehicle mods that do not allow bobbleheads and whatnot, then you won't get it on that vehicle. Like I tried using the Unimog, the new Unimog that we got from GeoPanda, and the nice Unimog, just the way the dashboard is set up, it doesn't even allow you to use any bobbleheads, so you can't use the bobblehead radar. But then the other older Unimog from GeoPanda, it does have enough dashboard space to allow you to use the bobblehead radar, so it just depends if a vehicle can have a bobblehead, and then also if it can have that specific one at the same time. So like most mods, they're compatible with most others, but not all. No. Here we are, right at the delivery point for the other bridge. Get the metal beams and the concrete slabs. Now we got another bridge built. There we go. All right. So we got 2 bridges built. We know we have another one to build over here. That isn't quite as important right now. Well, actually it might be for later on. Bridge repair. So we need small, short logs and 2 wooden planks. So we'll detach and delete this trailer. Recover this bad boy. Let's use the executioner for this one, just to mix it up. We'll need to actually recover this one to the garage, and I'm going to throw logging frame on the back. It's got the short logging frame here. We'll go with that. And I'll need a 2-slot trailer that I hopefully can also put on as well. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. With this frame and setup. If not, I'll just have to do it the other way around. Yeah, I can't put the trailer on it. So, instead of that, let's recover real quick. See if I can put... Let's just go with the flatbed. But actually, it didn't even have an option for like a short log trailer, did it? So I was hoping to use this. I just need 2 slots and then a log trailer. It doesn't even have the options. It's only... Ah, fuck you, Executioner. That sucks. Well, it looks like we're using the RNG HMV again. That's such a disappointment. But I'll be able to do a logging trailer behind this one and we'll get it done with this. Got this one I can do just a regular short log trailer. Actually, no, that's medium logs. Ah, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I don't have the right mod activated. I can change that. I can change that real quick. Sorry guys, it's just going to take a second to go back to the main menu. Hopefully the game doesn't crash on me again when I load it back up. So there are some short logging trailers that I'll have to download real quick once my browser comes up. This is what I had activated currently. I'm on PS4 Pro and I had 2 full pages of mods activated. I had 18 mods activated currently, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. I love this executioner, but I might not use it if I can't have the trailer setups I want. But I need it takeoff enabled. And search for the short. Short log trailer. Ah, damn it. The search feature in this game on the mod browser is absolute garbage. So I always just end up going, filtering by name, and then trying to find, you know, the category, I guess, by letter. So I'm looking for the short log trailer. I'm not seeing it. Where the hell is it? Or it's small log trailers. There it is. I put in short when I should have put small. So it's just this little mod pack here. Gives you some small logging trailers as an option, since for some reason the base game doesn't allow it, which is just silly as heck. What do you think? Should I get rid of the GWC Executioner and try a different one, maybe? I'll keep the Executioner on just because I haven't built. But all I needed was that trailer. So now we can load back in. And I'll be able to have the 2 slots on my vehicle, but then also have a small short log trailer behind it. Go. Hopefully this doesn't crash while we load in. Last time I backed out to the main menu and came back into the game on my stream, it crashed on me, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. Alright. So here we are, back in the game. And now I should have yep, blue line small log off-road trailer. Perfect. Now I'll be able to go and get the 2 wooden planks I need and the short logs at the same time. I'm going to go back the way I just delivered this cargo. We'll just double back the same way we came basically, and we'll get that built in no time. We just follow this trail right around, and we'll be back at the same crossing that we did to get to this side of the map. Just for the sake of time, we'll take the big open trail compared to the other one that I took. But it's all fun either way you go on this map. There's no wrong way. So if I remember correct, there is a logging station up here on the right. Yeah, so there's a logging station here, but it's only medium logs, and I need short. And I can get the short logs right down here at the logging station. So I probably should have gone the other way, so I could have grabbed those, but it's all good. We'll just go across here, cut across, we'll follow this trail down, go across here, get our logs, then we'll double back and have to come back up the same trail. We can get our 2 wooden planks here because there's 4 at this location, and then we just deliver it right here. Sweet. That won't take any time at all. It's starting to snow here in Lake Coap. I wonder if it'll go across this water mud pit in high gear. When it does, what about this last bit here? Nah, I don't want to get stuck. What's up, Raw Expedition? How you doing? Thanks for joining in the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Start to your weekend. Hanging out here on Lake Coap. checking it out for the, not the first time, but actually doing some work on it, doing some contracts and stuff for the first time. And really, really enjoying it so far. Need to get some daylight on the situation. It does look beautiful in the afternoon, or at dusk here, where the sun's starting to set. But I'm a big fan of getting some daylight on the situation. I like to keep it in the early afternoon if I can, so I can actually see where I'm going around driving. Go. Now we just do this little river crossing. Now we just follow this trail down, cut across the river again on the wooden bridge, go up the hill, grab some small logs, and then we'll be good to go. Yes, this is a mod map, hanging out on, it's called Lake Coap, C-O-A-P. And from the description of the map, it's based in Alberta, Canada. It's got a nice mix of snow and mud, so it has all the different types of terrain that we like. Man, following these trails is tough. The switchbacks happen so fast on this map. And it's all like overgrown too, so you can't really tell where the trail is, but I like it. Just have to learn it. Hey, what's up, Ghetto Pirate? My man. Yeah, it is 420. Actually, you're inspiring me. I need to hit my bowl real quick. I'm not nearly stoned enough for this. This looks like a good spot to stop and hit the bowl. Let's smoke a little marijuana. Ghetto Pirate, my man. Ooh. There we go. Now we're mentally in the right headspace, my man. So yep, now we just go across this bridge, up the hill and grab some short logs. And then we'll just double back the same way and go and grab the wooden planks. If I can climb that hill. And that looks climbable, doesn't it? It doesn't look too steep. Fuck it, let's try it. Alright, it's more steep than I thought, but we can get this. Yeah, this thing is a great off-road vehicle. Oh, high centered on a rock. Might have messed it up with this trailer though on this tree. This was a bad idea. Nice. Alright, it worked out. That was sloppy, but it got the job done. Oh, nice, man. Playing some Farm Simulator. I still haven't played that game. I know there's a lot of crossover with, you know, SnowRunner and Farm Sim. Like a lot of folks that are into one or into the other, but I've never gotten into the Farm Sim game myself. I like the idea of it, it's just something about it just doesn't click with me. Like I know it's fun and whatnot, but I can't get myself away from SnowRunner, honestly. I just keep playing this damn game all the time. So now we'll just try and keep these short logs from rolling over, make it back. Gotta get over this bridge. Ooh, that's a tight turn. That's a tight turn. Go. Man, so that's a location where you can get long, I think all three sizes, so like I'm just imagining trying to bring some long logs out of there. Holy hell. Oh, nice. Raw Expedition gonna mess around with some RC crawlers. That's fun. I haven't tried any of those new ones out yet. It'd be fun to turn a bunch of them on and just try them all out. Oh, nice, Ian. You're thinking about trying out Farm Sim too? I wish I had the time to play more games so I could actually dedicate the amount of time it takes to actually like get into that game and like make it worth it, because I know it is kind of a time suck, kind of like SnowRunner here. Like to really be able to enjoy it, you really have to be able to invest the time into it. Oh, RC crawlers in real life. Ha ha ha. That's hilarious. My brain just thinks SnowRunner and mods. But yeah, nice. Mess around with some RC crawlers. That sounds like a good time, dude. Those small logs are staying nice and stable back there, luckily. Just leave it in high gear and this thing just eats, man. Sharp turn though. There we go. Sweet, now we're just coming up on the storage location where we can grab the 2 wooden planks we need. And then the bridge we're going to build is right down the road, so we'll have this done in no time here. Go. Now we're at the warehouse. Like I said, we'll grab 2 wooden planks, and we already have the short logs, and we'll be able to go right up the road to the right here and deliver that and have our 3rd bridge of the stream built. Go. There's 4 wooden planks at this location, and we can grab 2 of them. And like I said, the bridge we're building is right up the road right here. So we'll just drop those off and have another bridge built. And maybe we'll start working on one of the actual contracts. Do something where I can use that executioner. One thing I love about these trailers, since it's a dolly pole trailer, it does have the option to lock the pivot. So that actually does help quite a bit for being able to back it up. And it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? Oof, I thought I was going to lose the cargo there. Maybe it was already on. I don't know. Shit, I'm going to have to be careful now. Yeah, it's supposed to have a dolly lock on the pivot. Maybe it doesn't work. That's a bummer. Oh well. That's such a bummer that that pivot lock isn't working. It makes these trailers so much more of a bitch to back up. Ugh. This is ugly as hell, but it's getting the job done. I really thought that dolly pivot lock actually worked on this truck, or this trailer, but apparently it doesn't. Oh well. But crisis averted, we got backed up, we're good to go. Now I can just know that in the future and just detach it when I get into areas like that. All we gotta do is come up over this hill crest, and it's only 84 meters, and we'll have this bridge built, and we'll start using the executioner and work on one of the big contracts. Right up here, and we'll deliver this cargo, and we'll have a third bridge of the stream built. And the short logs. There we go. What's up, TFG Gaming? Thanks for joining the stream, dude. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Saturday. So that's another bridge built. And, yeah. I guess we'll just pull this off to the side of the road here. We'll leave it on the riverbank. Just in case we need it for a little bit later. We already have something over here near this storage warehouse location. And that's as good a place as any to leave a vehicle. It's out of the way at least. Yeah, let's jump back to the garage, which is right up here. And I want to do something that uses the executioner. The GWC Executioner 359. And I'm going to do one of the contracts. There's 4 contracts to start. There's a sawmill expansion, bridge maintenance, guess there's another bridge over here that needs to be built, which makes sense. There's bridges everywhere that need to be built on this friggin' map. Needs service spare parts, which I can get at the garage, 2 wooden planks, and then 2 sets of long logs. And I can get the long logs at this logging site here. Or I can also get them over here. That looks fun. I might do that one just because it's over at a place I haven't been before. Yeah, that'll be fun. Let's work on this one. It's another bridge that needs to be built, so it's a necessary evil. I can get all the parts I need in a couple locations. And we'll do some logging. Let's do one of those sets of long logs first. I have this set up with the base engine. Let's go with the more modified engine. Or should I go all the way OP? Let's just see what that one does, and if it doesn't seem like it has enough engine, and strength in the engine, then I'll put on a different one there. But I don't need the... I don't need that. So, from here, to get to the logging station I'm going to go to, just have to go across the fuel station, go across this bridge, over to here, cut down across, and then we cut across this island over here to this logging station, and we'll be good to go. And there is a path that I believe goes this way through here that we should be able to get all the way back up through and get those delivered, hopefully. Grab the logging trailer now. Did I go past it? Where is it? It's not even an option. You can put the attachment on, but there's no option for the trailer. Wow. This mod needs a little bit of work. But luckily I do have the Delta semi-trailer pack on, so instead of using the traditional logging frame setup, I can just throw a low saddle on here. And we'll use the Delta Gaming semi-trailer. So we need the long, that one's for 2 mediums. There we go, long logging trailer. Go. What's up, Feeble Blade? You gonna go break down and get a PC? Eventually I will get a PC. Yeah. I haven't had the money lately, and we have a very small apartment, so there's nowhere I'd be able to really put it. So, unfortunately, I am stuck on consoles, but we got plenty of mods that we're able to use so far. I am on a heavily limited console, so I can only activate so many mods at the same time currently, but when I pick and choose, I can still have awesome setups like this on my PlayStation 4 Pro. But I absolutely would love to have this game on PC, so I wouldn't have to worry about RAM limitations and also branding restrictions and all that fun stuff, and actually be able to use all the mods that I want to use. But maybe one day. But I'm happy with what I have now currently on consoles, at least. But yeah, this Executioner is so long. It actually makes it kind of difficult to drive from what I noticed in trying it out a little bit before the stream. It's just very awkward, and then especially when you put a long trailer on the back, it's going to make it even more awkward. And the only thing I wish it had was some interior options, because it doesn't have any interior options to use bobbleheads or anything like that, because I would love to have just some bobbleheads and like air fresheners in this thing, because it is a nice, well-made interior. Just you can't do any interior options, unfortunately. But I've been wanting to check this mod out for a long time, even before it got released on consoles. And then after it did get released on consoles, I still never had a chance to try it out because I just had too many other things going on. But I like this so far. Just a big, obnoxious, overpowered truck. Because sometimes that's just what you want. Now we take a left here. Gonna go over the first bridge that I built at the beginning of this stream. And this is where it starts to get interesting. It does have all-wheel drive and diff lock all the time. Now the all-wheel drive is engageable, but the diff lock is 24/7 with this truck. Let's use the raised suspension. And gonna get tricky through here. This was probably the wrong truck for this, but hey, if it doesn't work out, at least I'll know for the future. Get around through here. And we're coming up to the end of the peninsula, and then we have to go across the water over to the island. Now we have to cut across to the island. Oh, this thing doesn't really have a snorkel on it. This is this might have been a bad choice. But hey, we'll find out. Looks like we drive up on the right side over there. See how deep this gets. Not too deep, luckily. Seems to have lost grip. I don't know if I'm stuck on a rock or something. What am I stuck on? What am I stuck on? Am I just floating? Yeah, I'm just floating. I'm not on anything. That would explain why I don't have grip. But the truck is literally just floating in place. That is so dumb. Why would it not touch the ground? Why would it float? Those tires are slowly moving, so maybe I'll inch my way out of this. That is so stupid. What an absolute letdown. Well, that's going to stay there, and I'm going to grab another vehicle to get the other set of long logs, since I'm going to need 2 anyway. And I'll just grab them from the same location and save that vehicle at the same time. That is so weird. This one, if I remember correctly, it can do the logging frame attachment for long logs, so that'll be real interesting with this vehicle. And I do have the bobblehead radar on this one. And I do have the bobblehead air fresheners, which add a buff to each type of damage ability, so it makes it so they don't take as much damage. You can have one for the engine, one for fuel tank, one for gearbox, suspension, and wheels. Or you can have one that just makes everything take less damage, which is a real interesting and unique way to make the air fresheners actually useful. I love seeing that. That's real creative. But I am absolutely blown away that that vehicle I was just driving, the Executioner, got stuck where it did just by floating and not sinking down to the ground and losing complete and total lack of traction for no reason. Like, that is just so silly. But if it gives me an excuse to use the RNG HMV again, I'm going to take it because I love this thing. Yeah, this map is just so much fun. It is just so beautiful. The terrain is really fun to navigate. Just everything about it. Loving it so far. Hope you guys enjoy it too, or if you're inspired by this stream to go and download the map Lake Coap, definitely do it. Show that mod creator some love. Definitely go and check out the mods I've been using. Definitely the RNG HMV here, the Raven C60 Scout I was using at the beginning of the stream, and definitely go check out the Executioner, and maybe provide some feedback like I'm going to the mod creator on mod.io and let them know that a vehicle of that size should not float. There's no reason whatsoever that vehicle should float. But hey, this is SnowRunner. And as realistic as they try and make it, it definitely is a very unrealistic game at the same time. And yeah, now I just get to do an impromptu recovery, and I mean, I was going to have to drive a vehicle over here anyway, so it just gets me moving along to the next part of the contract a little bit sooner than I expected, but it is what it is. Take a left here, go over the bridge I built earlier today. Now we just follow the same trail. Go, get up around this corner. I just love watching the suspension on this mod. Ranger just was so fine-tuned when he made this thing, and it's just a great, great mover. Just everything about this mod is awesome. Looks beautiful, uses almost no RAM whatsoever, and it is very capable. Just checks off all the boxes for me. basically caught up to the Executioner, and I guess hopefully we don't have the same issue with this vehicle that we just had with the Executioner. That would just be hilarious if we come all this way and then end up having the same issue where this thing floats, but I don't think this Ranger mod will float the same way that the other one just did. Hey, what's going on, Jan? What's going on? Thanks for the shout out, Ian. Yeah, make sure to hit that like and subscribe if you guys have not done so already. That helps the channel out quite a bit. Gets me out into that YouTube algorithm. But hope you guys are having a good day and enjoying some SnowRunner yourselves. Oh yeah, this actually goes down and touches the ground, unlike the Executioner, which for some reason is floating. You can see the Executioner isn't touching anything on the ground. Just for whatever reason, that vehicle floats. So I lost complete traction, and you can see the RNG is actually planted to the ground and has the proper physics set to it. And for whatever reason, the Executioner floats. But the RNG HMV here will be able to get up in front of it here and pull it onto dry land, and we'll be able to get both the sets of long logs we need, and we'll keep on trucking. Leave that there, get up over the hill here to the logging station. This one here, and I can show you guys, so you can see where I'm on this island in the gray. It's all unexplored terrain here, and this is a new mod we just got from the GGMS line of mods. You can see it right on the dashboard here. It's a bobblehead radar unit. And all you do is, as you can see, the map is not scanned. Just bring up your function menu, go down to activate radar. It does a quick little animation and scans real quickly. And then boom, you got the map explored, and it turns almost any vehicle into an awesome scout, basically. You're able to scout with almost any vehicle and not have to drag around the prototype exploration unit trailer and whatnot. So that is a very welcoming, creative idea for a mod, is to actually make bobbleheads and air fresheners useful. And there we go, get the Executioner going again here. We'll try and deliver the first set of long logs with this vehicle. It could be something to do with the trailer too, because I know the Delta trailers can kind of sometimes have issues and make vehicles that are oversized like this not function properly. But we'll see what happens. Got our long logs. And I think there's a sketchy little cut through that you can go through right here. Get back on this trail over here. And then get over here. And we have to . Where's the road to even get up here? Wow, do you go up through that way? Man, that cement factory is in a weird spot. But we are going to have to deliver this right over here. So we'll see if we can cut across. Got a Scout 800 there. Come on, Executioner. Man, this thing is just struggling way more than I expected. But I don't think it likes the trailer setup. Just have to be careful and try not to roll. So I do not have a crane to be able to pick up the logs if I do roll. Man, these tight switchbacks are going to be the death of this truck. I think I should be able to do it. Ooh, how is it going to get that trailer around? That's just not going to work. That's just not gonna work. Can't even really climb up that way. Can't go that way. Oh man. Well, I was right. The Executioner was absolutely the wrong vehicle for this. Yeah, there goes the load. Yeah, no, this one's fucked. Remove cargo. Delete trailer. Yeah, this Executioner is not good. Not a good truck so far. I mean, the path right there is the issue ultimately, but overall this truck is really, really letting me down. It's just awkward. The attachments on it are not good. Everything about it is not good. It looks, other than it looks good. But Let's go, I guess, with another RNG vehicle. Well, let's go with a Tega. Give me a good reason to use this one. Wait a second. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure and double check that it was the logging trailer. Oh great, this one doesn't work too. So the actual issue might have actually been the trailer. So I'll just use the regular logging attachment. Yeah, those Delta trailers, they can cause some serious issues with compatibility with certain vehicles and mods. I love them, but might not be able to use them very much in the future. But now we'll just go the old school way. This is a modded version of the Tega 6455B that was added in the Season 6 DLC. I do not have the vehicle unlocked yet in this game save, but being able to use the mod allows you access directly to it. Those silly spam bots. I gotta delete that real quick. Yeah, this Tega 645B is just such an amazing truck. One of the best ones that we've gotten from the developers, I'd say, for sure. Or at least one of my favorite ones, I should say. Yeah, the Diesel Addicts Punisher, absolutely feeble. I wish I actually had that on instead of the other truck I was just using, the Executioner. I love that Punisher, man. Go. Alright, sorry about that. I was just checking my phone real quick. And I do have, also on the inside here, that active radar I was telling you about. Put that in almost every single one of my vehicles, so then if I'm in a new area of the map I haven't been before, I could then use that to navigate around and whatnot. Do the same trail again. Oh no, I forgot to put the snorkel on this one. I might get screwed over in that deep water. Shit, Mike. I forgot when I was customizing this truck. Oh well. Should be able to get through that water no problem. I hope. Good looking out, Ian. Oh yeah, the Roadrunners. Yeah, those are really fun too. I actually have thought about using those ones, but I wanted to actually have some scout vehicles on too for the start of the stream. But yeah, the Roadrunner pack is fantastic. I absolutely love those mods. I don't use that nearly enough because they use so much RAM memory, unfortunately. You're the man, Ian. I really appreciate it. Alright, let's just try and get through this water quickly. Hopefully it doesn't stall out. Ah, I knew it was gonna... shit. That's what I get for not putting the snorkel on. I'm such a dummy. The RNG HMV gets to go to the rescue again. That's why you always take the time to make sure you have your vehicles properly set up. You need a snorkel for when you're gonna travel through water. That is purely my bad. That was an oversight on my part. Oh well. I don't know why I didn't put the snorkel on this thing. That's so stupid of me. Ah, I hear you, man. What's up, Loudon? Luden? But I hear you, Ian. Do that stuff all the time. Especially when you just zone out when you're creating stuff. Yeah, let's try this logging attempt round 2. I still don't know if I'm going to be able to make it across that that turn on that trail, but we'll try. Well, we're going to try. Should be able to get across this water pine. This doesn't get too deep. But the turn that we have to take up here, once we get a little bit further, I don't know if I'll be able to get across that turn because it gets so tight in the woods. But we'll see if we can get the long logs across it. This is where the turn gets really tight up here. It's going to be interesting to see if long logs can actually make this corner or not. Oh yeah, this is making it a lot easier than the Executioner, but the Executioner is so much larger. Like the size of that vehicle makes it tough in areas like this for sure. Making you have to work for your long logs on this map. Damn. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this map so far. Holy cow. These areas are so fun to try and navigate and drive across. And I've only been on like a quarter of the map so far. I haven't even explored the whole thing. Just been in the process of building bridges. Yeah, the invisible snorkel from that John Hot Rod has on some of his mods. Finding some of that deep mud. Man, the turning radius on this Tega is pretty brutal. Pretty wide turning radius. But a big part of that could be the weight of the logs in the back lifting the front of the vehicle, making it harder for it to turn. But hey there, 50 rider. You were asking if John's mods are better than Bart's. Well, you can't really compare the two. John Hot Rod makes fully custom mods, and Bartleby makes tweak mods of base game and DLC vehicles. So it's really what you're into at the time. So they're just different mod creators. John Hot Rod does make some of the most highly detailed and well-made mods for console and PC. But they are, again, like I said, fully custom mods, and Bartleby takes the base game and DLC vehicles and then just makes them better. So it's really just what you're looking for at the time, you know what I mean? I haven't been up through this area, but I'm hoping that what I thought looked like that might be a trail on the map is actually a trail. If not, this is going to get real interesting. Real quick. So, if I remember right, I was looking at the cement factory, and I think this should be a trail I can climb up right here. If not, I don't know how I'm going to get back onto the main road. But I don't need to go to this actual cement factory here. I need to go to the right and hope and pray that I can climb up this hillside here. Oh god, that looks real steep. But don't really have a choice, so let's see if we can make this happen. We've come this far. Oh no, there's no way. No, there's no way I'm getting up that. Not with long logs. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try that. Alright, now we just go to plan B. We gotta go the long way. Alright, let me change the daylight here. It's getting a little dark out, sun's going down. Just so we can actually see the trail. So we're gonna have to go up this hill, up and around this corner. That corner's gonna suck. But we need to get up here, then double back this way. And then come up over here, and the delivery location is right over here. So we shouldn't have any problem getting up this hill, I wouldn't think. But this is SnowRunner and anything could happen. But I got faith in the Taiga. We'll be able to get up and over here. Oh yeah, definitely try out any of the mods I'm running in the stream here. The RNG HMV is fantastic. Are you looking for scout vehicles, or are you looking for big heavy movers like I'm driving now? This is a tweaked mod version of the Taiga 645B DLC truck. But yeah, there's over 700 mods on console now, so you can definitely find something that'll make you happy. Come on, big guy. Come on. Forgot I had it in automatic, so it was downshifting. Might as well just stay in low gear and just keep it low and slow. Keep it safe. Now, right after this marker, there's a sharp left corner that is going to be really interesting to see how I'll be able to navigate it with a long log trailer. So I need to cut back to the left here. Of course, there's a few stumps in the way. Alright, not as bad as I was expecting. Actually went a lot smoother than I thought it would. There we go. Not bad, not bad. What's up, Steve Nickerson? This truck I'm driving right now, this is the Tega 6455B. It's the TT mod. So it's a tweaked version of the DLC truck that we got in Phase 6, or Season 6 I should say. And yeah, it's a modded version of that DLC truck. I think it's based originally on the Kraz 255, similar to the C255 from the MudRunner days. Yeah, I'm loving it so far. Just got updated so it has a little bit more grip on the tires that I'm using right now, so it doesn't get slowed down as much in the mud, but it's also not OP at the same time. It does have diff lock and all-wheel drive engaged all the time, so it's a great truck all around. One of the best DLC trucks that we've gotten from the developers, in my opinion. Just take a left here. And we just follow this road up, and then I believe we take one more right, and then we're on the final trail that we need to be on, and we'll be able to make the delivery. Take a right here. See if we can get up this hill in high gear. Oh yeah, she just eats, man. Just get up around this corner, and then we'll have our first of 3 deliveries. We'll have to do one more set of long logs after this, and then it's 2 service spare parts and 2 wooden planks. Why is the delivery spot down there? There's already a bridge. It's just bridge maintenance. Is it going to straighten the bridge out when we finish? Alright, 1 set of long logs delivered. Just leave you right there. Let's do the service spare parts and the 2 wooden planks. And go to the garage here. I think I'm gonna mix it up and use a different setup. I have another one of the Tegas set up here, and I have the Boss Revival dual slot bed. So a cool thing about this is the dual slot bed goes up and down, just like the big Kolob behind me. So when you activate it, it can lift and lower. So you can have like multiple sets of cargo set up, so then you can just drive around and then have all the 2 sets of cargo on your vehicle, and then still also even be able to pull a trailer behind you if you need. But right over here next to the garage, you can get the service spare parts you need. So get the 2 service spare parts. And then we'll just go and we have to go basically to the same location to get the 2 wooden planks. And the way this works, like if I was to use the elevator right now to raise and lower it, it doesn't lift the cargo. But the trick with this is you have to unpack your cargo, and the top layer will never pack, which is a little bit weird, but you have this fixed wire frame that acts like a sideboard that you can extend. So if you saw that, the fixed wire frame goes up and it makes it like a sideboard platform, and when it's unpacked, then you can raise it up. So now that's raised, and then you could go and spawn a second type of cargo on the lower platform, and then lower this to wherever it needs to be to make it more, you know, center of gravity proficient. And then you just have to deliver the bottom layer, and then you just drop this down, and then you can pack your cargo, and then you can deliver this one. It's a really cool and unique setup, and even better, I don't even like using this mainly for cargo, but it has a ramp on the back, so then you can use this for loading up scout vehicles, and it has a ramp that extends, and then you can easily load vehicles onto it, and easily transport a couple vehicles and have them one on the top, one on the bottom. It's super cool. Very unique attachment option. And it basically fits on almost any vehicle that can have a 2-slot or 3-slot frame. So we'll be able to take this with no trailer and then have these service spare parts on the top, and then go get the wooden planks that I need, load those on the bottom, and then bring them to the location and deliver them. Easy peasy with no trailer. 4 slots on a 2-slot setup. Yep. Hey there, Steven. This is, Lake Coap, as Ian mentioned in the chat. That's the name of this map that I'm currently on. Yeah, and I'm on PlayStation 4. Yep, like Ian said. Thank you for having my back there, Ian, while I was playing the game, answering the questions for me. But yeah, I'm on PlayStation 4 Pro. Very limited in the mods I can have activated at the same time, so I have to rely on tweak mods like I'm driving currently, and then other mods that don't use a lot of RAM. And yeah, but we were able to make it work here on PS4 Pro and have quite a few mods activated at the same time once you figure out the limit and how different mods interact with other mods depending on how much they use each and by themselves and whatnot. But it's just so awesome to have very fun mods like this on console finally. I just love that the creator of the Kolob decided to release the bed attachment as its own mod. It's so cool and so unique. This one actually has the snorkel on it compared to the last one that I was driving. So it's actually capable in water. And I got the big old Tega tires on it. Oh, I didn't realize it switched back to the right there so fast. There's so many switchbacks on this map. I love it. Just need to learn it. Ooh. Got too aggressive over that rock. Almost rolled over. Holy shit. Hey, what's up, Eduardo? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining back in the stream. Hope you're doing well. Mods are fun. Glad we have them in SnowRunner. Absolutely. I 100% agree. I mean, almost every single stream or any video I put out now is all including mods. And the fact we have over 700 mods available on console is just a mind-blowing experience compared to the MudRunner days when we didn't have any mods whatsoever. It's so nice to actually have them on console now, instead of it only being a PC feature. Now, PC does have a lot more mods than we have on consoles. Like, we have over 700 mods on console. There's 1,600 plus on PC. But because of branding restrictions and other things, and mod creators just wanting to make their mods for PC and whatnot, which is fine and all, but it's just so nice to actually have nice mods on console, and such a wide variety on console now. I just love it. Can't get enough of it. It makes this game endlessly replayable. Yeah, that bridge I just drove across is one I built earlier using the RNG HMV that's parked on the side of the river there. There's 2 more wooden planks left at this storage location here. So I'll be able to grab those and then make the delivery. So like I said, the trick with this attachment setup, let me change the daylight real quick. So the trick with this is the top layer does not pack, so you have to unpack your cargo, activate the framed wire so it turns it into a sideboard bed, and then lift it up so then it's out of the way. And then you can go back into cargo management and then put new cargo on the lower platform. So there's 2 wooden planks left. I put those on here, and then you can use the elevator to then bring the top level back down so it isn't quite as top heavy. You can put it right onto the other cargo there. And now you got 4 slots on a 2-slot bed. And just so you guys that might ask, the top level does not pack. So I unpack the cargo, and when you pack it, it doesn't fit. And I just messed it up because I have the elevator too high, or too close I should say. Now I can pack that cargo. So that cargo is packed, but the top level will never pack, unfortunately. But that's why it has this, the sidewire frame that drops in there. And then you just deliver the lower level, and then you just drop the platform, and then you can deliver the top level. And of course it does make it a little bit more top heavy, so you just have to be a little bit more careful when you drive. But all we have to do is go outside the garage, take a left, and then deliver the same cargo to the same place that we just delivered those long logs. I just love that he made this attachment available for all trucks and made it a separate mod pack so it wasn't just something that was cool to use on that Kolob. Because the Kolob is cool and all, but it's a big, you know, oversized vehicle that just is fun in and of itself, but you don't want to drive it all the time. And then making one of the coolest features of that truck available on almost any vehicle that can have a 2-slot frame or 2-slot bed is just absolutely fantastic and such an awesome move that that mod creator gave us. Such a smart decision. Cargo's starting to go through the wire frame on the back there. It's a little sketchy. Go. Now we just have to carefully get down this little hill. Alright. So now we can... I'll just raise it to be safe, so it's out of the way. Cargo management, deliver the wooden planks. Now you just go back in your function menu, lower it down, and then you gotta pack the cargo, and now you can deliver it. There we go. 4 slots with no trailer on a 2-slot frame. So cool. Love that mod. Alright, now we just need one more set of long logs. And I do have the radar on this, so I can scan the area here. For those that don't know, there is a new dashboard bobblehead that is an active radar that basically can turn any truck that can equip it into a mobile watchtower, essentially. So you can see the map around me has not been scanned. Just activate the function menu, go down to activate radar, and then it scans the area. It does it super quick, and then boom, we got this area scouted. And then you can know what else is coming up in front of you while you're searching the map, and basically turns any size vehicle that can again equip that active radar into a mobile watchtower. But I do have the RNG HMV over here at the logging station, so I can jump right in this, grab another set of long logs, and get that delivered in no time. Go, attach the trailer. Just grab these long logs and I'll just follow the same path that I took with the Tega 645B, and we'll get that delivered in no time. Right. This little thing is a beast. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite mods. the RNG HMV A2 multi-purpose vehicle. Such a highly detailed and just great quality mod, while also not using too much RAM memory at the same time, which is huge for us on the consoles that are more limited than everyone else. Alright, so right up here we take a pretty hard right-hand turn, but should be able to make it no problem. Bumped that tree, but we're good. Go. All right. Alright, here we go. Now we just take the trail down here on the left. Come on now, you got this. Not bad, not bad. Gets slowed down in some deep mud, but that's understandable. Ooh, I thought I went a little too wide on that one. That was close. There we go. Let me get caught up on the chat here. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. I've just been playing. Yeah, this RNG HMV, man. Such a great mod. I highly recommend this to everyone. Yeah, that's well said, Eduardo. You're talking about this map here. It feels kind of like something that developers would make, and I agree. It feels like something they would make for sure. Has similar layouts and features and whatnot. And all the bridges are placed in key locations. Hey, what's going on, Reaper? How you doing? Yeah, it's been a while. I only get to stream like once a week or every 2 weeks if I'm lucky. And I've been very lazy with putting up video content and clips and stuff. But I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you've been enjoying some SnowRunner yourself there, Reaper. This Lake Coap map is amazing so far. I've been having so much fun, and all I've been doing is building bridges. Like, I built 3 bridges that were tasks, and now I'm building or repairing a 4th bridge that is an actual contract. But I've been really enjoying this one so far. The only letdown of the stream, I guess I would say, is the GWC Executioner and I didn't really get along. But not gonna always get along with all the mods that you use. They don't all always agree with you, but it was just, I also think, a bad decision to use that mod on this map. It's just too large. and the some of the trails are just too narrow and tight that it just made it a lot more difficult than it needed to be. But now I just know that, and I can use it again on other maps, just maybe not this one. Oh shit, I was reading the chat and I almost drove off into a cliff. The next game in the series might be SnowRunner. And funny enough, the developers of this game, the next game that they're releasing is the Dakar 2022 rally game, which is an open world, like rally style game. And so in a way that is SnowRunner. But I believe they are using some of the engine features from this game, as far as the terrain deformation and stuff like that, in that Dakar game. And so hopefully they'll be able to, you know, have learning experiences with both games, and then they'll eventually make them both better in the future. But a lot of people have been coming up with that same name as SnowRunner for the eventual sequel that's going to come out, and that could totally happen. But my personal thoughts as far as what I would like to see if they continued using, you know, how they use MudRunner, and then this is SnowRunner, and continuing with that runner style theme for names, I would like the next game to be Jungle Runner, and take the game to different types of like tropical environments, like southern hemisphere style environments, like the Amazon or like Thailand and stuff like that, and do like a Jungle Runner style game. And then also eventually maybe the game after that, name it World Runner. So then you just have all different types of elements from all around the world, all brought into one game. And they're definitely building towards that, because I believe the developers have confirmed multiple times they intend to make this a full-on franchise. And when you really think about it and look at it, like MudRunner and Spin Tires were really just kind of a proof of concept. Like they were more expanded demos than like actual full-fledged games in a reality kind of way. And SnowRunner is the first game in this franchise that is a true, fully developed full game, especially when you compare it to MudRunner. And they're really only scratching the surface. And they'll be able to do very big things, especially with the popularity of this game and the success and the sales with this game. Like they'll definitely be making this a full-on franchise in the future, and I would expect the next game in this series to maybe be out in like 2024 or maybe 2025, because they might do a year 3 for the season pass content, but that's highly unlikely. But that the door is open for that to potentially happen, but there's no confirmation if it actually will. But we'll see. If they don't do a year 3, that just would lead me to think that they're going to start then focusing on making the next game, which is something that we would all like to see. But there's so much life left in SnowRunner here that there's no real rush for them to do the next game earlier than they need to, because there's just so much life left in this game already, where it's less than 2 years old. But they might also want to strike while the iron's hot and get it out sooner rather than later while it's popular, so you never know. Oh, hey, thank you, Stephen, for those kind words, and you're very welcome. I hope I can help a lot more people with those posts. That's all we try and do with all those explanation posts and explaining the RAM limit and the comparisons and whatnot. Like it's a lot of work that goes into making those posts, but it really is worth it, so it can actually get something out there that explains these kind of things. Because the developers they do slack a little bit with how they communicate those kind of details, and it gets pretty confusing at times. So it's good to hear that someone actually got some help from some of those posts. That means a lot. And here we go. Got the second long log set, and this contract will be complete. There we go, bridge maintenance done. So did it even do anything? Or is that bridge still all wonky? Like the bridge was already built, and all we had to do was just maintenance that did nothing to it? Or did it actually straighten it out? And it's still a little janky. See what we got over here. Still haven't been over to this side of the map yet. Just because sometimes you want to crawl over stuff. Nice caterpillar. The bobblehead radar again. It's a new mod that was released this week. It turns almost any vehicle into a mobile watchtower. So you can see this area of the map has not been scanned, and watchtowers are not actually functioning on mod maps right now. So then you just open up and use the active radar. It has a little animation that'll pop up, and it just scans real quick. And there you go. Quick little active radar unit. It's so cool. God, I love that. Looks like another bridge that needs to be built. That just makes sense. I was right next to it. Another wooden bridge. Another 2 wooden planks and short log situation. Alright, so there's a logging station right down the road here. You can get short logs from it. There's another one over here. Medium logs. And I think I'm out of wooden planks at this location. Yeah. So I actually need to... yeah, there's one wooden plank there. But I think I need to go and bring logs to the sawmill to actually make wooden planks, because I'm all out. I don't know where exactly the sawmill is. I know there was a contract for it, the sawmill expansion. Looks like it's right over here. Maybe. Oh no, it's all the way over here on another side of the map that I haven't been to yet. Well, I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. I'm definitely going to keep this game save going, and I'm going to come back to this map and do it again for sure. But thank you to anyone and everyone that stopped by the stream. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe if you've not done so already. Go check out all the mods that we were using today. This map is Lake Coap. I'm using the Tega 645B with the Z2 Boss Revival extension bed, RNG HMV, the Raven C60, the GWC Executioner, all those mods. Go check them out, folks, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for hanging out, Ian. Thank you for hanging out, Steve and Reaper and Jan McAver, Christian, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. But I'm going to head out for the day, go take a shower, and we're going to go see Spider-Man No Way Home tonight. Definitely going to enjoy that. We already saw it once, and I'm excited to go see it again. But truly appreciate anyone and everyone that stopped by the stream today. And feel free to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out my channel quite a bit. And we'll definitely do it again here on Lake Coap. But you guys have a great day. Zoltan's asking a question. He's currently on MudRunner and PS4. Have to finish some maps on hardcore, which are really enjoying that, and can't wait to get to up the game with SnowRunner. It looks really good. Absolutely, Zoltan. If you're enjoying SnowRunner at all, or if you're enjoying MudRunner at all to the point where you're going through on hardcore, man, then you are playing these games for the right reason. And you'll absolutely enjoy SnowRunner when you get to it, because it really is a step up in every single way. It just makes the game better in almost every single way. It just visually is better. Just everything about it. The maps are so much larger and more expansive, and then you can actually go between different maps and whatnot. So yeah, I'm really happy to hear that you're enjoying SnowRunner, or enjoying MudRunner, and you'll eventually be able to enjoy SnowRunner also. But thank you all for hanging out. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Steve. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Well, actually, no. I got like another half hour I can go. Fuck it. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's just jump back in the Raven over here that I was using and do a little bit more scouting. Let's just scout out this side of the map, because why not? This was the truck I was using at the beginning of the stream, the Raven C60. It's like a big Jeep mod. It's really awesome. I'm really enjoying this thing. Hey there, Jan. Thank you, man. I wish you the same as well. Come on, Jeepy Jeep. Man, these smaller wheelbase vehicles just get so squirrely. It's so funny to drive sometimes. It bounces around, and like I just touch the steering and it just darts around. It's so funny to try and drive. It just looks so silly. Uh, uh. Yeah, this side of the map is a lot more mountain and mud based, and I like that. Crashed Kodiak. I drove past that. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, Kodiak's right down there. So that's a little recovery mission. Got active radar. We'll just continue up along the top ridgeline here. Because why not? I know, Ian, I know. I know, and I think she'll be home. I think she gets out of work at 1, which is in 10 minutes, and then it's a half hour for her to drive home. And I was thinking about just taking a shower before she got home and whatnot, but I already got the laundry and the dishes and all that stuff done before I started the stream, so I can just jump in the shower when she gets home. So I figure might as well just keep the stream going for a little bit while longer and continue scouting this map because I'm just having too much fun on it. But this little Raven C60, man, this is a highly underrated mod. It uses a decent chunk of RAM by itself. I think it might have been the highest RAM usage mod that I had activated currently. But it is a little billy goat, man. It's so much fun to drive. And as all the attachments that are on the roof have supply, whether it's repair or refuel assets to them, so it has all the amenities that you need to be able to just drive this thing around for hours and never have to recover it, as long as you can keep it on all 4. And it does have the ability to equip the bobblehead radar. So you can see we have the map that's not scanned right here currently. So you just activate the radar. And boom. And then you've got the map scanned out. Going fast on a bumpy road in first-person view always gets so hectic. Whoa, that's a big bridge out. I would assume you eventually build this, which would be pretty sweet. Otherwise, there's no way to get across other than going back down the hill and then coming up and around this way, which is what I'll have to do right now. the fully maxed out engine, this thing is so quick over really rough terrain. Such a great little Scout. Oh, that got way deeper than I expected. Oh, what a little beast. What a little beast. That thing was fully submerged other than the roof rack. Holy shit, that was crazy. Yeah, what a little goat, man. This is a great little Scout. Oh, I'm almost out of fuel. There we go. It's only a 60-liter tank, but I can carry so much fuel on top of me that this thing will just be able to drive around for a long time without running out. Yeah, so this area hasn't been scanned either, so I'll just use the radar right here real quick. So there's a trail that goes down to the right. And I can go up to the left here. That's the way I'm going to go. Up to the other side of that bridge that was out. This mod I'm using, the Raven C60, was probably around 25 or 30% of the RAM memory used. I can show you in a second, actually. I'll get up to this watch point that I'm at, and I can back out to the main menu, and I'll show you exactly how much RAM memory it uses for me on PS4 Pro here, and is identical on my Xbox One. Yeah, this little guy's a beast. Yes, now we're right on the other side of that fallen bridge. Yeah, so another fun trail going up and around this way, or there's a runoff that goes down to this trail right here. I don't know exactly how drivable that is. Yeah, this map is awesome. Yeah, I'll quit to the main menu and I'll show you how much RAM memory it uses by itself there, Steven. But yeah, so in my mod browser, once it loads, come on. So I'll show you what I had activated currently while I was in that game. I had 18 mods activated on my PS4 Pro. The additional paint jobs for vanilla vehicles, semi-trailer pack from Delta, free the logs, GMC or GWC Executioner, the bobblehead radar, air buffs, the map, the Raven C60, and the RNG HMV. And then I had all these activated also. This was that flatbed you saw on the Tega. the tweak mod of the YAR 87, the Vincenzo Galaxy by M181, the small trailer, or small log trailers, the Tega. This is that Tega mod that I was using, the Tega 6455B TT, the Toledo Retro by M181, the Unimog by M181, the sideboard beds for all trucks, and the RNG trailer pack. But if you can see my memory bar on the right side, I'll just deactivate the Raven C60, and that'll give you an idea of how much RAM it uses by itself. So if I turn this one off, you can see it's that white bar there is about how much it uses by itself. But I'll make it a little bit more clear, and I'll just deactivate everything, and then go back to my subscribed mods. Because sometimes when you have mods maxed out, it kind of goes into the red, like you saw the bar turn red, and it exceeds the end of the bar, if that makes sense. So that's why it's worth it to activate a mod just by itself. So if you look here, the Raven C60 turned on by itself, you can see it uses that chunk down at the bottom there, which is probably about less than about 20%, maybe 25% almost, of the available RAM memory. And then you can see compared to the RNG HMV, this uses about half of the amount of RAM memory for such a beautiful custom mod. That is pretty impressive. But then there's mods like the RTI's TTC, which uses a little more. Old Betty doesn't use much at all. Old Betty would have been a good one to use on that map. Then there's mods like the Punisher. The Punisher doesn't use that much at all. This is a really, really great mod that I should have been using instead of the Executioner. The 10.0 T21 doesn't use very much at all. I absolutely love that mod. Yeah, and the Collab tweak doesn't use much. I mean, the Ford TTC Bronco, the FD69 uses a lot, but I absolutely love that mod, and I use that anytime I can. But yeah, most of my mods are all mods that don't use a lot of RAM memory so that I can use them with other mods because I'm so limited on my console. But I was gonna use this one, the Goliath, but just something about it, I wasn't liking the way it looked. So I used the Executioner, and the Executioner uses actually maybe a touch more than the Raven C60 and whatnot. But I was thinking maybe using the Clydesdale or something. But maybe I'll use these in the future. I want to use this Judge, the GWC Judge, but I think I'm going to unsubscribe from the Executioner and use something else in the future. But yeah, maybe the Clydesdale? I don't know. I'm definitely gonna use the same vehicles and mods that I had. The next time I go onto this, I just will use probably the Punisher instead of the Executioner. Let's see what else I can get turned on here. Don't even need the Free the Logs mod. I don't need the Delta trailer. Try the Clydesdale. So I got the Punisher and the Clydesdale on there now? Damn. Alright, I would love to start that back up. That's probably what I'll use next time. Just to show you what I just have enabled all currently. So I still have the HMV, but now I have the Clydesdale. And I turned off all the other scouts I wasn't using. And I still have the Punisher, Tega. So the new ones would be the Punisher. And then I got the Clydesdale on, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna close it out here. I gotta go jump in the shower. But thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate you guys stopping by. What's up, Herbie Racer? Hope you're doing well. No, it's all good, Steven. You didn't stop me from the stream. I need to get ready, take a shower, and yeah, we're gonna go watch Spider-Man Far From or No Way Home. We're gonna go see it in IMAX this time. I'm really excited to go see that in IMAX. We saw it on opening weekend, and we're going to catch it one more time before it's out of theaters. But I'm going to go jump in the shower, have some lunch, and then we're going to go see Spider-Man No Way Home. But I hope you guys enjoy your SnowRunner experience, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I appreciate you all for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, and I'll see you around. Hit that like and subscribe if you're not done so already. Take care. Have a good day, Steven. Take care, Ian. Take care, Jan. Take care, Herbie. Take care, Zoltan. Everyone that's hanging out and seen the stream at all. Thank you for stopping by and enjoy yourself some SnowRunner. Peace. I mean it this time. I'm really leaving.